Hello and welcome back, viewers. November of every year is celebrated as an Epilepsy Awareness Month. So, what is epilepsy? And most importantly, what is an ordinary fit? And what to do when a child throws fit for the first time at home? When to seek the medical intervention? Please come, let's have a look at these questions today in this video. What is a fit or a convulsion? Well, going by the book, a seizure can be anything. It can be sensory, motor, or autonomic. As a parent, you need not be bothered about the other types of fits. Let us talk only about the motor component of the fit called as convulsions. In easily understandable terms, convulsions is nothing but the jerking of the hands and the feet of the body of the child. Well, if your child is unresponsive or not easily responding to whatever you're saying, or if your child has uprolling of the eyes and then momentarily he starts jerking off his hands and feet, any parent would for sure panic. But despite the panic, what we pediatricians want the parents to tell us is, we want you to note down the duration of the fit. First of all, that's very important in classifying a fit as serious or not so serious. And then we would want you to note down if the child has associated features, as in, was a child behaving slightly abnormal before developing the fit? As in, did the child complain of ringing sensation in the ears, or did he complain of rainbows in his vision, or things like that? These things are called aura. Sometimes before getting a seizure, the child has these hints based on which the child can predict that he is about to throw a fit. It may be difficult to pick up an aura when the child has had fit for the first time, but subsequently, if the same sequence of events keep repeating themselves, the child will be aware of the aura as well. And then, the most important thing we would want to ask you is if the child has been well and the seizure has been unprovoked, or if the child has been sick and running a temperature. Then, the third most important thing we would ask you is if there is a family history. Usually, a child less than 5 years who is having a seizure or a fit along with fever, and in the presence of a family history, as in the mother or the father also had a history of febrile convulsions. That means every time the child has fever, the child has a risk of throwing seizure. So if this is the scenario, then it could be a simple febrile convulsion. That means with age, tendency to throw seizures goes down and the child will be fine. If at all we get an opportunity to do an EEG, electroencephalogram, something similar to the ECG, wherein these electrodes are placed all over the head and then electrical activity of the brain is recorded on a graph sheet. If we can read this kind of EEG, most scenarios it is normal. Of late, we have observed that children more than 6 years also throw this kind of febrile seizures, and it is called as febrile plus syndrome. So, if a child who has crossed 6 or 7 years of age is still throwing seizures, then it definitely needs to be investigated with further tests like MRI brain scan or metabolic workup or an EEG, and it's always prudent to meet a neurologist as well. So, what to do when a child throws a seizure at home for the first time? First of all, make sure that the child doesn't fall down all of a sudden and injure himself. Make sure that he is lying in a bed in a comfortable position, and then, if possible, gently try rolling him over to his left side. Why? Because while throwing a seizure, sometimes they can vomit, and if at all they have a reflex kind of a thing, we don't want the child to be choking on his own vomit, right? By placing the child in left lateral position, that means by turning the child slightly towards his left side, we are making sure that we are changing the direction of his airways in such a way that the vomit doesn't go into the lungs. Instead, it comes out. The other thing that I would want to tell you is some films show things like placing of iron keys in the fists of the child, believing that this would help the child in not convulsing. This is a myth. It doesn't have a role at all. And then some parents notice that their children experience a tongue bite and there can be bleeding from the mouth when the child throws a fit. So to prevent such an incident, the parent would try to place a kerchief or a pillow or something in between the teeth of the children. But trust me, in many instances, the parents have hurt themselves when they are trying to forcefully open the child who is clenching teeth. They may accidentally experience a bite from the child and they end up bleeding. So I think this is a bad idea unless the child has an aura and the child can predict that he is about to throw a seizure. He himself can place a kerchief or a pillow in his mouth so that he can prevent a tongue bite. So next time when you see a person throwing a seizure, please don't panic. If possible, record a video. It would be a good evidence for the doctor to decide upon the type of the fit, and also it's very important to note down the duration. Febrile convulsions are very common. Please don't panic. The child will eventually get better. If you have any doubts, please don't forget to post your doubts in the comment section, or next time you can discuss it with me when you come over and meet me at the pediatrician's desk. Thank you.